Well, hello and welcome to 90 Days of Affirmations with Lucille. Today is day 43 of Affirmations with me. And of course, I have 3 more affirmations for you today. The first is always going to be our Anchor Affirmation. And today starts a new week. And the new Anchor Affirmation for today is I embody grace, dignity, and unapologetic confidence. Number 2. I move through the world with ease and intention. And number 3, I rest in the assurance that God hears my prayers that are in alignment with His will. So jumping right into those affirmations for today, the first being our anchor affirmation for today. I always like to select these affirmations having a real good understanding of the word choice and the definitions behind what these words mean, right? And so when I think about how I embody dignity, grace, and unapologetic confidence, I want to understand and make sure that I know what it means to embody something, right? And so when I'm embodying something, that means that I represent that quality, right? In some clear or visible way. I give physical form to that, right? That's what it means to embody it. It's clear and obvious when people look at me and they say, that's what grace looks like. That's what dignity looks like. That's what confidence looks like. That's what they see when they envision me, right? So that's what I want that word embody to mean for you when you take on this affirmation. Then when we think about the word grace, right? Grace refers to a state of kindness or favor, or even an elegance associated with divine assistance or pleasing in quality and movement or behavior, right? And so that could basically mean that how I present myself throughout the day, or when people approach me or see me, the behavior that I have is one that is pleasing and has elegance, right? But not only that, it also means that from a divine grace, right? It could also mean that it's viewed as favor, right? And oftentimes, God is gracious with us. He provides us with favor that we don't even deserve, right? So that's what I think about when I think about the term grace. And then when I jump over to the term dignity, right? Dignity is based on your inherent beliefs of worth and respect, right? Like everyone deserves human dignity, right? And it is encompassing of an idea of treating others with respect, right? So I want to ensure that I treat myself with respect, but others feel respected when they are in my presence, right? And then lastly, unapologetic confidence. When I first heard, or when I first kind of came up with this affirmation, at first I was like, man, does unapologetic confidence mean I'm egotistical, right? And it couldn't be further from the truth. Unapologetic confidence means or refers to a strong sense of self-worth, an assurance in one's ability, identity, or just a feeling without the need to apologize for your achievements or your opinions, right? It's embracing who you are and advocating for yourself boldly, right? And so that's what I mean behind understanding the definitions within this affirmation. And today I want us to focus on the word grace, right? And so how do you show up in your posture, in your tone, how you walk through the world, right? And that actually led me to my next affirmation, which is I move through the world with ease and intention. So all too often I find myself as a Black woman that sometimes I might code switch, right? Or how I might talk to my friends or my loved ones is not necessarily how I present myself in a room of colleagues, right? And I've done it so much that I find it comes naturally to me. And I've been told that I handle myself very elegantly and very gracefully. And that was the desired effect. I do find it unfortunate that us as African Americans have to code switch and do those different things. But I also understand that if you want to be in the room with these individuals that may not have the same, history as you have to learn that history, you have to learn that lingo, you have to learn that language so that they feel comfortable, right? And so that you can then share your presence with them. And as they become to get more comfortable with you and the barriers and the walls have been dropped, then, of course, share your full self, because I never want anyone to feel as though that they are keeping who they are, right, at heart from someone else, right? But at the same time, I always remember where I am, who I'm in the presence of, and that has allowed me to move throughout this world and throughout any environment that I go into with ease and with the intent, right? That I'm going to make connections, I'm going to build connections so that I don't have to try to code switch, right? So keep that in mind as you continue throughout your day, right? That you're going to move through the world with ease and intention. And then lastly, I rest in assurance that God hears my prayers that are in alignment with His will. I take that is going to be my Bible-based affirmation for today. And I take that from 1 John chapter 5, verse 14 from the King James Version of the Bible. And it reads, and this is the confidence that we have in Him, that if we ask anything according to His will, He heareth us. Heareth us. This is from the King James Version. And what I took from that is that if you know for a fact that you are praying and your prayers are in alignment with His will, you can pray with confidence and boldness because God hears you, right? As long as they're within His will. So let's say you've been praying for something and that thing ain't come to fruition. You might need to take a step back and really ask God to give you some clarity on ensuring that what you're asking for is within His will. And so that came right on my front street because I'm like, maybe I haven't been, praying for something that really aligns with His will. And the easiest way to understand what His will for you is, build a relationship with Him, get closer with Him, right? Find a fellowship of people or like-minded individuals that you can relate to that can help you understand the Word of God, right? And I think that's really important. So those are my 3 affirmations for you today. Let's go through those really quickly and repeat after me. As always, I need you to get these into your spirit, okay? Number 1, I embody grace, dignity, and unapologetic confidence. Number 2, I move through the world with ease and intention. And lastly, number 3, I rest in assurance that God hears my prayers that are in alignment with His will. Well, that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much. You sound amazing. And I know that you love this content or else you wouldn't be here. So make sure you click that like button. And if you want to share with me some of the things that you might have been discovering on this journey with me through affirmations, let me know in the comments. I want to hear from you. All right. Well, as always, I hope that these affirmations have been a blessing to you. And that's all I have for you. Y'all be blessed.